Hello everyone, this is Mochadama. Today I'll be making my Isekai anime tier list. And before we get started, just a few things to keep in mind. So first off, obviously, spoils alert. And second, this is my subjective opinion. So it is not right, nor is it wrong. If you don't like the ranking that I gave to a particular anime, well, too bad. Go make your own tier list. And lastly, so some of the anime that you see on the list might not be classified as an isekai anime, but according to the definition of isekai, they definitely do fit in this category. So without further ado, let's get started. First off, we have I think this one is called High School Prodigies. Have it easy even in another world. So this one, I think I'll put it in D. Uh, this one, it's okay. It's one of those you turn off your brain kind of story. Like you shouldn't think too hard about it. Like if you do, you're not gonna really enjoy the anime. So the basic summary, like these high school kids, they're all like friends, and they're all like, prodigies in their field of expertise, career, whatever you call it. And for example, like our main character, he is a politician. He's a genius politician, high schooler. And then there's another one that's a doctor, another one that's an engineer. And I swear, like they're not even prodigies; they're more like superhumans at this point. And so in the story, one day they're all on a plane, and they suffered a airplane crash, and then they find themselves in isekai world, and they kind of just be like, oh well, I guess we're not isekai, we just have to live here. And then they use their superhuman skills to like achieve to solve every problem that they face in that world. And it's just like one of those, main characters are OP from the start. Like no matter what kind of obstacle they face, you know that they're gonna come out and scratch, like with no scratch at all. So yeah, you gotta turn off your brain for this. But I don't know, like this came out while all these isekai anime are coming out, so to be honest, this didn't really stand out much, and the story wasn't that interesting. So D. Personally, I think the manga is a bit better. So if you have to dive into the story, go for the manga. Okay, next one. Next one is a pretty old one. It's from the 90s. Fushigi Yugi. This one, it is an isekai. Our main character, she gets sucked into this book, and then she finds herself in this story world. This one is kind of romance, shoujo fantasy. So if you're a guy, I don't know if you'll like it, but it is really good in terms of storytelling. It's pretty intense, also tragic. Just that some of the main characters do die. So yeah, it's not like a soft, cute kind of romance. So I think if you want a good story, you can go for this. I think I'll put this in B. I watched it once when I was in like high school, and that's it. I don't think I ever watched it again. But based on what I remember, it's pretty good. Okay, next one, it's Gate. I forgot the whole title. But it's just called Gate for now, I guess. This one, it's okay. Like a gate suddenly appeared in Tokyo, Japan one day, and then monsters coming out, and then I feel like the only thing I liked about this anime is the fact that it's like actual soldiers getting sent to the other world. Like that's a new twist. And also, what's her name? The 900-year-old lolly with the deaf sigh, whatever her name is. I think she's the only character I like. Every other character, the blue hair magician girl and the elf girl, they can die for all I care. I don't like them. Like she's the only one I like. But yeah, it's okay. Nothing much I can say about it. I'll give it a C. It's good enough, but Okay, next one. The Realist Hero. This one is. I guess I'll put it at E. The anime kind of sucked. They cut out a lot of stuff. I forgot. I don't know. They either cut out a lot or they moved too fast paced. So the main story is our main character. He just a regular, I think, college student, if I remember correctly. He got summoned to another world, and then the kingdom that someone said, "Oh, we're gonna sacrifice you to another kingdom in exchange for how do you say like they owe the kingdom money, so if they want to extend the period to return the debt, so they summon him to like give it to them. And then he's like, what the fuck, no, I'm not, no, don't do that, that's stupid. So using his modern day knowledge, he decides to save the kingdom by using modern day method, and that's like the realist part about it. But I don't know. It's like it's trying to be clever, but not exactly. Like I watched the first episode, and the animation wasn't really that good, and everything was just kind of boring and basic, I guess. Yeah, this one, the manga does it a little bit better. So yeah, just go read the manga for this one. Okay, next one. This one, Dot Hack. I think that's how you say it. This is like, I think this is like the first story that did like where the characters end up in the gaming world and they try to return to the real world. So yeah, it's like the first original Sword Art Online, I guess. I'm not sure if Sword Art Online copied the concept, but it does feel really, really similar. Dot Hack, I believe, started out as a game, and then it got an anime adaptation, and then they have multiple spin-offs. I think the first one in the Hack series is Dot Hack slash Sign, I think. I don't remember too much about it, but I only watched Dot Hack Sign and Dot Hack Twilight. Was it The Legend of the Twilight? I think this one, the Twilight one, is this one with this boy and this girl. But I remember it being really confusing. Yeah, like you see like different points of view from different characters, and then sometimes the story gets really jumbled up, and you kind of weren't able to tell what is happening. So yeah, if you really want to watch it, I think you should go read the summary, the Wikipedia for this first, because yeah, it's kind of hard to follow. But once you understand the story, it's actually really well written. One of my friends really likes it, and the first anime, the Dot Hack Sign, is the best one apparently. It deals with like psychological things. Like depression or anxiety, a lot of those stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good apparently, but I don't remember much about it, so I'll put it in the middle. Yeah, and don't remember. Okay, next one. This one is I think it's called Grimgar of Ash and Illusion. This is one of those more realistic take on an isekai. Like most isekai stories, they're pretty unrealistic. Like the main character they get isekai, and then they get like cheats and they enjoy their isekai adventure with their waifus and OP powers. But this one is about these bunch of kids who they just got isekai out of nowhere. I forgot if they explained how it happened, but I don't remember that part. Anyway, and they don't have any cheat powers and they don't know what to do, so they all kind of form a party and they have to go hunt goblins and small monsters, and then to earn money, and they can barely make a living. Yeah, this is more realistic. Like if a person really get isekai, this is kind of like mostly how it would end up. Yeah, it's kind of depressing, but I think the message is like kind of like no matter how hard things get, you just gotta live on. Like that's that. Personally, in terms of enjoyment, I didn't really enjoy that much. I guess it's because it's too realistic that it's just not really entertaining to watch. So in terms of storytelling, like if I'm like a critic, I guess I'll say it's pretty good, but entertainment factor, just as a normal audience viewer, I'm gonna give it like E. Sorry. Okay, this one, Hataraku Mao-sama, the devil is a part-timer. This one, S tier. Like, I feel like out of all the isekai ones, this one is one of my favorite. Especially, like, the fact that it came out, like, so early. Like, even before isekai became a thing, like, this thing came out and it was so good. Like, I feel like it's so much ahead of its time. Like, this is like if this came out nowadays, I'm sure it's gonna be even more popular because it'll be like a parody of the typical isekai. Because for those who don't know the story, it's about the Devil King. He in order to escape from the hero, he isekai'd into a monorail, and then he kind of has to live on in as a human while part-timing at a McDonald's, and then he meets his older, how do you say, not allies, like his I forgot what do you call it, like his underlings in the human world, and then also the original hero. They all chase after him, and then things happen. The story is really good. It's like it's a good balance between comedy and seriousness, I guess. Like it's just so good. Yeah, if you're into isekai and you haven't watched this yet, definitely recommend. Just a little rant here about the novel. So this originated from a light novel and it ended, and the ending was, I don't know, it was so infuriating. I'm gonna do a rant video. Oh, sorry, not a rant video, but I'm gonna go on a rant about the novel for this. And if you don't want to get spoiled, skip to this time right here. So anyway, so for those who've already read the novel or haven't, the ending. So the one big question is whether our Mao-sama, is he gonna end up with the hero Emilia, or what's her name again? The big boob lolly high school girl, Chi-chang. I forgot her actual name. But yeah, I think most people is voting for the hero Emilia. But in the light novel, the author made him end up with this high school, this Chi-chan, and then that is so infuriating. I was so mad when I heard the news. I didn't read the light novel, but I saw like this topic, a video about it, and I was just like, oh my god, why the heck? Like, personally, I don't really care about either of the girls, but in terms of, like, from the way the story is going, like, I feel like it's more right to have the Mao-sama end up with the hero Emilia, because it's just like, I swear, in the anime and in the light novel, the manga, it's like, no matter how you look at it, it's like it just feels right that they end up together. But no. It has to be the big titty, the big tit lolly. Well, she's not a lolly, but she looks like one. Yeah, and I guess because the main hero, she's flat chested. Like, oh, that's she's flat chested. I don't care how good of a character she is. Like, no, I'm not gonna choose her. Like, I just care about the waifu, the big boo waifu. But yeah, so infuriating. Anyway, just based on the anime right now, I'm giving it a S. But after season 2 come out, and if they make the ending like the novel, I'm gonna put it in a D or E, for goddamn sakes. But oh my god, please, second season, please don't end up like a novel. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, that's enough of that. Next one, Isekai Izakaya. This one, I guess I'll put it in a D. This one of those food stories. This Izakaya, a drinking bar in Japan, they opened in like a fantasy world, with like a medieval fantasy world, with knights and magic, and all these characters that come into the Izakaya, and then they enjoy modern day food with alcohol. Yeah, that's about it. It's pretty heartwarming. The anime is kind of short. I think each episode is about like 10-15 minutes. So it's okay. I think for this one, the manga is better. So yeah. And the next one, this one's it's called Isekai Shokudo, which is like Otherworld Restaurant, I think the English title is. This one is the same Izakaya, the Isekai Izakaya, just about eating. But this one is, each episode is fully 23 minutes, and unlike this one, unlike Izakaya, where the characters, they don't know the fact that they're in a isekai restaurant. In this one, all the people who come eat, they know the fact that this is a otherworld restaurant. So that's like one of the main difference, I guess. But personally, I prefer the Isekai Shokudo better. The atmosphere and the storytelling, the characters, I think it's just better. So if you have to choose between these two, I would suggest go watch this one, Isekai Shokudo. I'll put it at a B. Okay, and next one. This one is the man that got saved by the god. I think that's the title. It's about this middle-aged man. He's really righteous. Like he lived a really righteous life, but he just didn't have the best of luck, I think. And then one day he died, and then the gods in the other world, they pity him, and then they gave him a new life in this world, and the rest kind of just follows a typical isekai cliche formula. Main character, OP, does things, does like how to say, prodigy level things, that he's like, what, I thought this is normal, but then everyone in this world is like, no, that's not normal, that's like super high skill, superhuman level. And yeah, oh, and then his special power is like domesticating slime and stuff like that. So if you like slimes, go for this. Yeah, I think I'll put this in D. It's okay. Like, it's good enough, but I didn't really finish it because it kind of got a bit boring, and I don't think I'll ever go back on it. But I'm sure some people would like it. It's like really, really slow and heartwarming. Okay, next one. Kinja no Mago, the grandson of the mage, I think, the English title. Yeah, this one, super, super typical cliche isekai. I'll give this a D too. Yeah, it was okay. Nothing really good about it for me. It's like nothing bad, but yeah, not good, not bad either. So yeah. And next one, Night and Magic. This one is just isekai with mecha. That's it. I think the main selling point is that our main character is a Shota, a Shota that pilots his own mecha Gundam robot, whatever, in the isekai world. Yeah, this one, yeah, D. It's not bad, but yeah, not good either. Okay, Log Horizon. This is also like sort of online, or the dot hack characters. I think it's closer to dot hack kind of atmosphere type. Main characters, they get stuck in a game and then try to survive, and then they discover like different mechanics of the world, how it works, and trying to, I forgot, did they try to get back to the original world, or did they just give up? I forgot. I kind of gave up around like the end of season 1, I think. Or no, maybe I watched a bit of season 2, I forgot, but it's kind of slice of life as well. Maybe that's why I got kind of bored. Like, it's not bad, but it's just not for me. But I think I'll put it in a C. Next one, another old one from the 90s, The Magic Knight, Rayearth. This one, I think people who grew up in the 90s most definitely watched this, whether you're a boy or girl. This one, really nice. Kind of follows the hero kind of path. Like, these girls, they got summoned and then they're deemed heroes. They have to go on to fight this evil. I forgot. I haven't watched this in a long time. But in my memories, I think I remember enjoying it pretty much. So I'll put it in C. Because really, I do remember it being good. I just can't remember much about it. So yeah, I'll put it there. Okay, next one. Another old one. This one, it's pretty unknown, I think. It's called Mar, M-A-R. The official title is Marchen Awaken Romance. So we have our main character, this guy right here. I forgot his name. He is like, he's like a really nobody, weak person in the modern world. He has bad eyesight, bad grades, not good at sports. And then one day, a door appeared in the middle of his classroom, and then I think he went inside. I forgot if he went inside by himself or he got sucked in, but he went in, and he realized that in this world, his strength, his status is like the opposite in his original world. And he has good eyesight, he is super athletic and super strong, and he goes on an adventure, and then he finds these in this world, people use these kind of what do you call those metallic items. Like, they're like little rings or like accessories, and then you can turn them into weapons. And our main character, he obtained this legendary weapon that looks like a kendama, that the Japanese toy, like this. It's like the stick, where you hold it and you try to get a ball into the stick. And what's legendary about it is that it is alive. It can talk. It has a face, if you can see right here, and it can turn into 2 different forms. But yeah, and then he goes on to this adventure, beating bad guys. Really typical shonen trope. I think if you like Shaman King, you'll like this. But I remember really enjoying this back then. I don't know if you like it as an adult, but if you're like in middle school or high school, I think you'll definitely enjoy this one. I'll put it in a B. No Game No Life. I don't like it. I didn't like it. Okay, this one. Otome game, Trap from Otome game. The world is tough for mobs. I did a video on this one. The anime hasn't come out yet, so it's kind of unfair that I put it in here. But just basing on the trailer and the art, I already don't really like it, to be honest. Like, I think I'll just stick with the manga. I'll put it in an E. Okay, Overlord. A. I really like Overlord. I think this is my second favorite isekai after Hataraku Mao-sama. It's really kind of different from other isekai. Well, first of all, our main character, he is not human. I think that's one thing about it I really like. And also the story, it's also pretty entertaining. Our main character, he is OP and things do go well for him. Like, you know that he's gonna beat everyone, you know, because he's like level 100, like the top level you can obtain in that world already. So I don't think anyone can ever beat him. But the one entertaining thing I like about this is that I want to see how he beat up the people who come interfere in his life. Like, that's the one thing. I just really like it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to season 4. It's coming out soon in the summer. So yeah, I can't wait for it. Oh my god, I wish they. I think the light novel is still ongoing, right? But I really want to see what happens later. But yeah, I like it a lot. Okay, Shield Hero. I'll put it right here. I don't like this one either. I think it was really hyped up when it first came out, but I don't know. It's okay. Like, I understand that the main character, the poor thing. I understand why he would end up, like the way he is, but still, like, the things he does is, I don't know. I feel like everyone, including the main character, is kind of trash. Yeah, like, I'm actually enjoying the spin-off more, the one with the spear hero, the redo of the spear hero. I actually like that more than this one. I don't know why. I just like that so much more. But yeah. Okay, next one, slime. This one I'll put it in C. This one, I want to say I enjoyed it, but I don't know. Like, most isekai, they're kind of, you don't take them seriously. Like I said, most of the story, you just turn your brain off. But for this one, I can't tell if I'm supposed to take it seriously or not, because I feel like based on the flow of the story, like, I should be taking it seriously. I don't know, like, I'm sure the author wants me to take it seriously, but a lot of the things that happens just like make me go like, what the heck? Or why is this happening? Or why is it like that? That I just can't. This is a really simple thing, but first of all, the secretary demon, like, I don't get why she has to wear a suit. Like, that's just so weird. Like, I don't know. Like, did Rimuru like made her wear a suit or something? Like, I don't know why. Like, why can't she just wear like traditional clothing like everyone else? Like, why does she have to wear a suit? And then also the fact that they have Japanese architecture, like those hot springs, like it just kind of like makes it feel so unrealistic. Like, I don't get why they would have it. I don't know, but maybe I guess Rimuru introduced it to them, but I don't know. And also the fact that he is in the appearance of a little kid, because based on the way he acts and his thought process, I think his inner self is still the old man, like that middle-aged man, him, when he died. So I don't know why he would want to remain as this little kid kind of appearance form. Like, it's pretty. He did it in the beginning. Like, he can obviously turn into a more older-looking version of this. So I don't know. It just feels so weird. Like, I don't know about that. Okay, next one, Tsubasa Chronicles. This is as isekai as you can get, traveling to one world after another in each episode. This one, I guess we'll put it in a D. Childhood memories. I kind of like it mostly because of nostalgia, but I don't think I'll ever watch it now. I only watched the anime. I never read the manga, but I heard that the manga has way better storytelling, and the anime kind of ruined it later on. Like the beginning was okay, but like the second half got kind of weird. I don't know. I think it's because the manga was still ongoing, so they have to come up with their own ending. I'm not sure, but yeah, if you have to go into this, I guess the manga would be better. Okay, next one. Tsuki ga Michibiku Isekai Doju. This one I'll put it in the see. I read the manga more than watching the anime. This one's okay. This one has similar vibe to the Shield Hero and the mob one. Like the main character, he gets summoned to the other world and then he's treated like shit. And then he becomes OP, gets his waifus and beats the shit out of anyone who gets in his way. Kind of. People come bother him and then he just beat him up. That's it. But yeah, I think compared to the other anime ones, this one has a more okay story. I heard people who watched the anime said that it was better than they thought. So just watch it with not too high of an expectation. Like it's not like super good storytelling, but it's not. It doesn't go crazy with things. So yeah, I think the anime is also really, follow the manga pretty precisely. So either the manga or anime is good, but the manga is more head in the story. So if you maybe after watching the first season, you can continue on in the manga. Next one, Yojo Senki E. Didn't really like it. I thought it was pretty boring. The main character, she's shit. I don't like the character design. They all look super ugly, especially that brown hair girl. Like, oh my god, like her design in anime compared to the manga is just so ugly. Like, I don't know what the character design person was thinking. So ugly, and it's just about war. And I think the main selling point is, our main character, she's a little lolly girl, who is a sadist, likes to battle, see blood. Haha, that's it. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, next one. This is also a kind of old one. I think this is from the middle or late 2000s. Zero's Familiar? I think Zero no Tsukaima. This one, I think I put it in a D. For those who don't know, this one takes place in a fantasy world in a magic academy. Our main character, this pink hair girl, Lewis, she is a noble attending this academy, but the problem is that she has zero talent in magic. And then one day while they're doing a summoning ritual, she accidentally summoned our main protagonist. I forgot his name, this boy, I think it's a high school boy from Japan. And now he becomes her familiar. And then later on the story, we dive deeper into things. Like we find out why she's not good at magic, and the fact that our main protagonist is actually super OP. Like I don't remember exactly what happened, but that's like the basic gist of things. And also, this is a harem. You kind of see all the waifus in here, like all harem. They all like this guy, and there's a lot of ecchi aspects. Pretty bold too. Like I guess close to borderline hentai, if I were to say. But yeah, if you think you'll enjoy that, yeah, go for it. Okay, next one, Digimon. This is, no one would say this isekai, but let's face it, it's isekai. Like the children get sucked into a world with monsters. I'll put this at I guess I'll put it at A, because I only watched this as a child. I haven't really watched it ever since I graduated from high school, I think. But based on my memories, I'll say it's good. So Digimon, I only watched up to the 4th season. Anything after 4th season, I haven't watched, and I do not think anything after 4th season is considered Digimon. Season 5, like barely, but after that, not really. Also, that Koji, the guy who sang all the songs for Digimon, he passed away after singing the songs for season 4. So yeah, that's also one reason why after season 4 it's not Digimon. No. But yeah, Digimon. Isekai. Okay, next one. This one is Harukanaru Toki no Naka de Harukanaru Toki no Naka de in a distant time. I think this one is shoujo. It's a reverse harem shoujo kind of thing. I'll put this in there. I guess I watched this when I was like in middle school. I think this one is from Otome game or those dating simulations. Our main character, this girl, she one day she gets sucked into this alternative universe that is similar to the Heian period in Japan in Kyoto, but there's like monsters and all these things, and then she is like the priestess, like the Miko, like she's a chosen one, and then she has to find all these guys with special powers and then defend the capital against demons and shit. And yeah, it's okay. Storytelling wise, meh. I feel like people who watch anime only watch it because they play the game, or young girls who just like to see reverse harems. Yeah, so that's about it. Recreators, F. It was such a letdown. I think the only episodes I enjoyed were the first 2 episodes, or first 3, I guess. Like up to the point where they introduced all the characters, but after that it got kind of bad. Like I think the only character that I liked is the bad guy, the guy with the glasses and the purple hair. Like he's the only character that has brains in this whole anime. Like everyone else, the main character, the side character, they're all dumb as shit. Seriously, like I just want to punch every one of them. Yeah, but this guy, so awesome all the way until the end. Like I kind of just like watched all the rest of the anime just for him. But yeah, even I swear the most stupid thing about it is the main protagonist. No, the main antagonist. Like her reason for doing what she did was so stupid. I was waiting until the end also to find out like why she did all this, like what happened to her creator. And then when she said the reason, I'm just like, are you fucking serious? Like that's it? Like I'm not saying it's not a serious, like not a good enough reason, but to do all this damage just for that, I'm just like no, it's not worth it. It's like those antagonists who's like, who I guess someone like a beast. Oh, like this one human, they tortured me, so all human must die, and then they go on to destroy the world. I'm just like, no, that's not right. Like it was so stupid. Like I feel like this one has so much potential, but yeah, the writing just went downhill. Like around like 1/3 into the show. So yeah, but if you're curious, you can go for it. I feel like the plot is it's pretty interesting. So yeah, if you don't give a shit about how bad it is, and you just want to like watch something and waste some time, then go for it. Oh, sorry. Okay, next one. Escaflowne. Tenkuu no Escaflowne. I forgot how to pronounce that. This one also came out in the 90s. One of those old isekai that's not considered isekai. I think I put it D. I forgot if this was a whole series or just a OVA or ONA. It's about this girl. She gets transported into this other world with this guy, this black haired dude, and they have to go save that world, save his kingdom, and he controls a mecha robot. Yeah, isekai with mecha, like just like nice and magic. I think back then it was considered a pretty good story, but if you watch it nowadays, it's just like it's pretty boring. Like you watch it and then you can kind of predict what happens. The only good thing about it is the animation. The art is super pretty and well animated. So if you like to look at good animation, you can go for this. And this is pretty short story, so it'll be a quick watch. Okay, next one. The only movie I have on this list, Bakemono no Ko, Boy and the Beast, I think. This one I'll put it in D. Yes. This one's made by the guy, the famous director who did The Girl Who Leaped Through Time, Wolf Children, the recent Beauty and the Beast, that guy. And this one's about this little boy. I think he lost his mother, and then his father kind of left him behind, and then he was on the street, and then he accidentally wandered into the beast world. Like every character, like everyone in there, they're like anthropomorphic humanoid animals kind of, and he got picked up by this beast guy. I forgot the name. I haven't watched this in a long time, so I barely remember what happened. But yeah, and then he grew up with him, and then they go through, and they kind of, how do you say, they're both at a bad time in their life, and then by living together with each other, they kind of, how do you say, they fill each other's emptiness in their hearts, like kind of like those stories. And then later on in the story, they each help each other to resolve their problem, and then he goes back to live in a human world, and and he stays strong, because he has this experience in his memory. Yeah, that kind of story. It was okay. I'm not saying it's a bad story, but I got kind of bored halfway through, and then I guess the good thing is the animation, I don't know. I'm just not that much of a fan. Okay, last one. My next life as a villainess, blah blah blah. The title's so fucking long. This one, I guess I'll put it here. See, it's okay. It's mainly comedy, so just watch it as that. Also romance, I guess. But I don't know. I think some guys also like it. If you're a girl, I think you definitely like it. As long as you can stand our main character's stupidity, like her stupidity is part of her character. That's like, even her original name is Katarina, and then her fans, they all call her Bakarina, like Baka, because she's just so stupid. Like everyone, all the characters in this game world, they all fall for her, but she has no clue whatsoever. Like they have to directly say it to her face, like, I like you. And then that's the only way she can realize that, oh, they like me. Oh my god, yeah. It's okay. I first got into this with a light novel. Like when it was just a light novel, I began reading it, and I think the first few volumes was okay, but then because it got popular, they decided to elongate the story, and now I'm like, I don't know when it's gonna end. The light novel, it has up to like 9 volumes, and I'm just like I don't even want to read it anymore. I just I feel like this is just end already. Either way, yeah, see, it's good enough. Turn your brain off, watch this, and yeah, you'll be able to enjoy it, kind of. But yeah, that's it for my Isekai anime list. Tier list, sorry. And there's some other anime that I didn't put on it, either because I haven't watched it yet, or I'm not sure if it's Isekai. I think I should have put Sword Art Online, but the thing is, I didn't really watch it. I only watched like 1 episode, and I don't think that's exactly fair. But from what people say, season 1 is good. The rest is just junk. So that's the only advice I can give. But anyway, thank you for watching. Do you agree with my list? Do you not? Oh, and if you enjoyed this, maybe I'll make a isekai manga tier list, because there's a lot of manga about isekai that's really interesting, just not made into anime yet. Maybe they will, maybe never, so I should make one of those. And there's also a lot of these the villainous ones, for those who know what it is, where like the main character, they're a girl in modern day, they're otaku, they like these dating simulations, and then they die and then get reincarnated as the bad female character in this dating sim game for girls, and yeah, stuff like that. There's a lot of those, especially those Korean ones, for those who enjoy these. So yeah, I'll think about it. If I feel like it, I'll make it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.